Alright guys, now it's time to make an example about the memory leak. This is very important thing. Memory leak can destroy your application and you will find it many times. Okay, here we are gonna learn how to create a memory leak and how to disable this. Okay, I'm gonna tell you the truth. I haven't found a tutorial like this. If you search on YouTube, for example, you will not find something like this. I'm 100% sure. Or you will not find something precise like this. Okay, maybe one or two people can have this. And the main thing, guys, is to understand it well. Okay, and not to have many people have only the return function, and they explain you that okay, this prevent you from memory leaks, but they don't explain you, or they don't create memory leaks in a simple way in order to understand it. Okay, so for example, we got here a setTimeout. Keep in mind that mainly with setTimeout set interval, you will have problems if you will not unmount the setTimeout, for example, or Axios request, fetch request. Okay, this comes mainly when you try to send data somewhere, and before the data goes and come again, you press a button, and then you put this data in an unmount component. This is a problem. It's like the data are saved on air. So if we press the button before the data comes, okay, or mount to component, then we have memory leak. It's like data is stored on the air, are unmounted. Okay. For example, this setTimeout is counting. Okay, when the page renders the first time, okay, we wait in 3 minutes, after 3 seconds, this data to come. Okay, because it's running. Before this running setTimeout, if I press this, then I have memory leak, because after the running, for example, we are going to move somewhere else, let's say in another component, and after the 3 seconds is going to be in an unmount component, and this causes memory leaks. So I'm gonna explain it right now in order to understand it better. Okay, I'm gonna close it. Okay, let's remove everything. Right now I'm just gonna write this, of course, npm wow clear pm start. Okay, now I'm waiting the page to run, and now we are going to work here in order to understand. I could have it ready here and you could just see it, but believe me guys, it's not gonna work. You have to work it, you have to do it with me in order to understand it. It's different looking something and different implement this something. We don't need only theory, we don't need inductions. Now we are gonna create it. So let's import, guys, a couple of things. We need here const, let's call it activate, set activate equal with use state. If you would press this directly here, it's gonna create. Look, we don't need to write it manually right now. Okay, let's put true. Right. I'm gonna explain you what we are gonna create. Let's also create a button, right? Let's call it activate. Okay, activate. Or, you know, guys, sorry, navigate is much better. Navigate. Cool. Right now, let's create another component here, or two components. The first one is gonna be leak.js. Oh, what happened? I've got it. I'm gonna delete it, and I'm gonna create it. Oh, guys, just create a component. Create the component and name it leak.js. Okay. Right. Let's import right now here in React, import leak from here, from leak. Okay. After this, let's create another one, another .js. Okay, this is another component. Let's write h1 another. Right? After this, let's go and import the another. Import from let me see. Yes, we imported it. Right now, what I want to do, I'm going here below and just I'm gonna create activate an itinerary here. I'm gonna put here the leak, okay, and then the another. Okay, now I can see the leak. Okay, if it is true, I want to see the leak. Okay, if it is false, I want to see the other. Okay, I can see both right now. Now I want to work with the another. Okay, with the leak. Let's work with leak right now. Okay. Something else, guys, or you know, okay, I'm gonna create it later. Let's also import const text set text. Okay, and we need the use state here. Okay, I'm just gonna put an array here. Also, let's create a const set. I'm going to make two examples in order to understand it well. Two simple examples. Use state. Come on. Okay, let's put an empty string. After this, we want to call use effect, right? Okay, we got it right now. And after this, inside in use effect, let's go and I want to deal with console. Okay, dot log. Okay, I'm gonna put, let's write fetching data, right? And let's call the set timeout. All right. Yes, a certain function, and so I'm gonna put here 3 seconds in order not to hurry up. Here I'm gonna put what I'm doing, log. Okay, let's take console log, and here let's put loading data, right? Then we need the set time. Okay, to put in the set time, let's for example put data came. Yes. Of course, we go to put here the, let's put an h1, and here we need to put the set. Okay, the initial. Look right now. Okay, I'm going to explain it right now, how things work. So guys, right now we got a set timeout here. Okay, look what happens, and we got this, of course, something very important. We got to put here this in order to render only once, in order not to create an infinite loop, right? Look, the first time low data are loading. Okay, as you can see, and then it comes, data are coming. Okay, after 3 seconds. Look again. After 3 seconds, you are going to see loading data. Alright. I'm gonna do, let's make cut. Okay. Look, the first time, in the first render, guys, you are going to see, let me see. Okay, you saw the fetch data. If you see at first time the fetch data, okay, and then you see the loading data, okay. Look, now before the time, if you press this, let me see, nothing happens. Why? Let me see. I can see the memory leak before the time. I press it. Let me see. Go to app. Yes, before, because I haven't put the activation on click equal with. Let me see. I'm gonna put the set activate. We want to be opposite from set. Let's see. We got the from my activate. and of course here a pattern function. Okay, right now when what I want to do, I want to press the button and go somewhere to put this state opposite. Okay, it's gonna be false if I press opposite, and to move somewhere else. Okay, here I'm gonna move somewhere else. Let's try right now. And look here, you can see now the memory leak warning can perform React state update on unknown components. Let's increase it. This is a node, but it needs memory leak in your application. To fix, cancel all subscription, asynchronous tasks, all these things, guys. Okay, why these things happens? Now you will understand why this happens. Look here. Before, if I press the button before the time of 3 seconds, okay, when I do this, okay, React renders the first time, okay, and starting counting, okay, directly. Starting counting, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, for example, we have 3 seconds here. And starts counting. Before finish, if I push this, before finish the counting of 3, it's gonna happen a memory leak. So, now, look now. If I wait until the 3 seconds expires and press now, we don't have this problem. Look, we don't have this problem because the data already come. Did you understand what happened? It's exactly, guys, with the data that comes from a database, for example, with Axios request or with fetch request. If the data are, for example, always data are 1 or 2 seconds late. If before these 2 seconds that data comes, you press a button, then you have a memory leak because data goes in an unknown component. Okay? It's like they are on air. Let me see what I have to do right now. Okay. Look. I'm here, pressing right now, creating memory link, okay? I'm here. I'm waiting first for data. Now, if I press, I don't have memory leak, okay? How I can solve this problem? Okay, I'm just gonna return. I have the ability to return something. Okay, I'm gonna do const data. Let's put timer equal with, okay, and then we want to return what happened? What I'm doing, return, okay, and I want here to put the clear timeout. Let's put timer, okay. We have to put here a const timer equal with, let's put okay, we want to return, okay, a self-invoked function, clear timeout. We go to put here the timer, okay, and look right now, guys, what is gonna happen. Okay, if I press right now before the time, look, I don't have anymore the memory leak because I return the clearing. Okay, look, I'm pressing before the time of 3 seconds, and I don't have, I'm moving in another component and I don't have the memory leak. Okay, look, if I wait, okay, coming, also moving, we are okay. That was the tutorial.